What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. A few days ago, I went to the street to ask people very simple questions, especially the young generation, that between men and women, who are smarter? I'll leave the link to the video in the description below. And there is a very weird way that everybody was approaching this question. And that was fear. Everybody fears accepting who they think is smarter. For the fear of judgment, the fear that people are going to hold them in prejudice, for the fear that maybe they're together with their girlfriend in that position and for some reason it might fall back on them and they don't want to disappoint their better half. And these reasons were coming. And let me share with you some of the things that I learned through the process of trying to talk to these people and understand who is smarter between men and women. And the first thing was a clear distinction between emotional smartness and economic smartness. And to the extent that data and the historical information is concerned, women tend to win when it came to comparison of emotional smartness. And for some reason, there was nothing, not even a single debate that could defend the possibility that there could be a man smarter than a woman emotionally. And I tend to agree with that. Technically, I ain't got nothing of that sort myself. Trust me, I suck at being emotional sometimes. And when I am, I mess things up, so I don't like being emotional. So unfortunately. But then when we flipped the card and talked about economics and technical fields and building and creation and everything that builds the society we see today, especially the most critical developments of our century and our civilization at large, the men won. The men won in inventions. The men won in making more money. The men won in leadership. I remember I did ask this lady, if you think women are smarter, why do you think that more men are leaders despite that most voters are women? Do you think women also think that they are not smart enough to lead? For a minute she was taken aback and she didn't really have an answer. I really also don't understand that perspective. You'll find that they'll say what a woman can do, what a man can do, a woman can do better. The same women who are going to see there is a man and a woman running for the same political position and elect a man because they think a man is more or is a better leader. What happened to supporting what you believe in? And while asking this question, I learned a very important lesson. Most of us don't believe in what we really believe in. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense, but let me explain. We say we believe in God, but do we really believe in God? We say we are Christians, Muslims, Hindus. Are we really that? We say we believe we are spiritual beings, but do we act like it? And what we say we believe in and what we actually believe in tend to really contradict in most of the time, especially when deeply scrutinized about the position one really is regarding these subjects. And while asking the young men and the young ladies who is smarter between the two, you'd see, especially amongst the ladies, they really don't believe in what they say they believe in. They say they believe women are smarter, but they really don't believe women are smarter in their own argument. And if you watch the video that I've linked in the description, you will find that they don't have an argument. They don't. But there is a lot of data at the same time. For example, some of them I could give them hints that could give them at least an angle of approach. Sorry. For example, I tell them that over the recent decades, women have been outperforming men in education at all levels. Does that mean that the education system is built in favor of the women, or they're just smarter? But still they couldn't really choose an answer. They really couldn't even build an argument from a perspective that I created for them that gives them a foundation to their defense. They still could not. And at the end of the video, the only thing that I came to conclusion was there is one gender that is well outspoken, defined, and knows its position to the extent that it doesn't allow the other one to thrive in it. And then there is another one that say they believe in something, but unfortunately they're not gifted with the tactical skills to defend this position. And so at the end of the day, the women might sound to be less smarter than men because men are more articulate than women. But I don't think that's a conclusive approach. But it's pretty convincing. Tell me what you think about men and women. Who is smart amongst them and why? Tell me your feedback in the comment section below. And for getting to the end of this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.